It was on the second click. Editor Eric. Okay, hold on. That's right. I asked the question, then we forgot. Favorite battle music and favorite victory music. And I said my favorite victory music.
Well, first, I'd just like to note that this fellow right here, there's an important side quest you can do.
We're gonna forget it again.
For a very valuable Badgerino. And you'll need to talk to that guy. And we're actually going to be wasting a substantial portion of Chapter 3 on this side quest. Sure. So this right here is...
Sure. Fuck you.
You'll see, Eric. Eric, you're going to love what the reward is.
It's a sound effect badge. Fuck you, Michael.
I'm not saying that it's a sound effect badge. I'm saying that it's a sound effect
waste
badge.
Of time.
You know what? I think I'm going to limit what I cut out, too. I'm just going to leave the whole thing in.
It's
just let Eric can experience that.
Sure.
So this is
not just me suffering.
You might remember from Super Paper Mario.
It's not just me suffering. It's the audience suffering.
The thing is that when you suffer, it's fun.
It might be funny to you. I'm not sure if it will be substantial.
Cup of Monsters.
Enough.
Tell Eric, Cup of Monsters. You need to tell Eric that when he suffers over these badges, it's hilarious.
Listen, Cup of Monsters. I will beat you with a staff. In fact, I will take 2 staves and beat you up. What is going on right now? I've never seen this before. I mean, I have seen this before. I just don't pay attention. Wait, what is that? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, so like I was saying here, that's Merlee. You might remember her from Super Paper Mario. Well, there was a character named Merlee in Super Paper Mario, but she is in the first 2 games, and she actually does the same thing in all 3 games, actually. Like, you visit her, and then she'll put, like, a little curse on you, and then whenever you fight enemies, you might get a little reward.
And it costs.
I don't think it actually ended up doing anything. And if it did, it was in a battle. That's a great story.
All right, once again, I forgot my question. Favorite battle music? Oh, no, shit. My hat fell off.
So this guy right here is, this is one of those things that you can skip if you've played the game before. But otherwise, you have to give him a bunch of items to ask him questions.
Oh, the questions. I was wondering how you can skip.
Yeah, because, like, basically what you do here is you give him items, and then he gives you answers to questions, and then you got to give him an item for each one. And, like, he tells you there's this if you want to find the Dry Ruins, which is what we're trying to do, you have to find this guy named Mr. Moustafa.
Mr. Moustafa could be. He might be a mouse because his name is Mr. Moustafa, but I can't think of any mouses in the area. Not a single mouse.
Not a single one.
Bowser's the final boss.
Basically, how this whole exchange
Mario
ends is he gives you a code. And basically, what happens is after you finish,
Riku is
that mouse's name is Sheik. When you finish what you need to do with Sheik,
your favorite character in Game of Thrones dies.
He basically gives you a code for how you can track down Mr. Moustafa. And so if you already know the code, then you can basically just skip past all this shit. And that's what I'd recommend. Like, you'll be finding out what it is, and if you're watching this, you probably played the game already. Have you been doing that the whole time I've been talking?
What?
Like, Eric can see me because we've got a camera going on Skype right now. Like, I got sick of listening to his horse shit, so I basically took my headphones out so I could just talk without him interrupting me the whole time.
I was just saying supplementary information to help make
so you can buy these cheap dried shrooms to help speed up the process, because like when you give him something and it's a good item, you don't get it back. So
dried shrooms.
What are you laughing about?
Get it? Joke. Mario eats mushrooms to get high. Kirby kills people. What are some other like shitty video game parody ideas that have been done to death?
Okay, so
battle music, Michael. What is your favorite battle RPG battle song?
Before we talk about that, this fella.
Tell me.
This guy right
Who
here
cares?
will tell you secrets about the. Okay, listen. There's gonna be a part where we're basically running around the desert doing nothing. We'll have plenty of time to talk about what
He
you
has
want
to go and get a fucking lemon. All right. And he gives the lemon to the guy. The mouse is the Mr. Mustafa. You give him the lemon. He tells you he gives you fucking information to get to the fucking Jar Jar ruins. All right. Now tell me your fucking battle music. I'm gonna stab you in the eyeball through the.
This guy will
webcam.
tell you where to find rare items in the desert.
Shut up.
That's all I needed to say about him. Okay, favorite battle music. I think it's probably it's called the Victory in the Dream World. It's from Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
Oh, I haven't played Dream Team, so I don't.
I'll send you the Songarino, and you can listen to it.
How about
real quick?
Victory music. That's a harder one. It can be a
Victory music.
boss. It can be. Actually, let's make boss music separate.
Okay. Let me just send you that one track real quick.
What am I gonna fucking do? Listen to it right now? That sounds like a lot of work.
Eric, you think everything's a lot of work?
No,
let's be honest.
I'm actually listening to music while we're doing this. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Well.
So that was a complete and utter joke.
Yeah, it's basically one of the battle songs from Dream Team, and it's really good. I think the one from Paper Jam's a close second, actually.
It's way louder than you are, so.
Yeah.
That's pretty jamming. What else has Yoko Shimomura done?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, his name.
I think she was one of the composers for Xenoblade too.
That's right. You told me about her. So that's why her name looked familiar.
Yep. Victory music.
That's a tougher one because you're like victory music. I think part of the reason I like I just realized that I had almost closed out of the video of the Paper Mario video, but I didn't. That's good. Don't fucking send me a Skype fucking file. You know that never works. And while we're oh God, you've done it? You've done it now, Michael. Hold on.
It's sent.
You could have just told me to look it up on YouTube, you goofberry.
You're a poop.
Fuck you.
Anyways, there's this little oasis area.
Yeah, that's your boss.
You can find
victory.
lemons and limes, and Eric already spoiled.
That's because I wanted you to answer my fucking question. So
well, now I've answered your question.
No, you didn't even tell the people what your favorite victory music was. You just sent me the file.
Okay, it's the the victory theme from Shovel Knight when you beat a boss.
You beat a boss. The burn now. Even though I'd say that the boss and regular battle categories, I would say those are two separate categories. By the way, did we ever say that those are like things that upgrade your party? Oh, this is the first one.
Well, this is the first one.
Yeah.
Yep.
These they give them another move, and increase their damage basically.
Yep. And I know that the way that 1000-Year Door handles it is you find shine sprites in the overworld, and for every 3 you can upgrade your partners once. Sprites. Yeah.
Really
and then you have to go back to Merlon's place to use them. It's just I find upgrade blocks in this game so much more convenient than that.
Yeah.
Like you just because like one of the things that
the animation doesn't take nearly as long either. The animation 1000-Year Door is like 6,000 hours of the screen. So
basically, Dry Desert is very samey.
I know it would have taken a lot of work, but you should have taken that clip from wait, hold on. From Spaceballs, where they actually have the combs in the sand in the desert.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I was thinking of when I wrote that. But one thing I did show off here is this is the Quake Hammer, one of the best badges in the game, especially the higher level versions of it. Another thing you have to stack in 1000-Year Door, by the way, is Quake Hammer will attack every enemy on the ground, and it pierces damage, or it pierces defense. So if you use that, yeah, this song is from The Misadventures of Tron Bonne. It's the desert level.
The Misadventures of Tron Bonne?
Yeah, it's a PlayStation 1 game.
Oh,
basically
the music that you put in the video.
It's a pseudo sequel to Mega Man Legends.
Okay.
Basically.
I was just wondering what trombone had to do with Paper Mario, and then I realized what you meant.
The desert music.
Anyway, hold on. I never said my favorite battle music, Michael. Now,
proceed.
Hold on. Okay, first of all, I want you to guess. I think you can guess my second. You won't be able to guess my first.
The Final Fantasy 1 battle?
It is! I mean, specifically the Dawn of Souls version. Because Final Fantasy 1 for the NES is probably... I mean, maybe if I heard it, maybe I'd like it already.
Oh boy, we got another SFX badge!
You're fucking, like...
Now I get to show it off. It's the one.
Oh, okay. It's the weird one. There. You want to talk about the only useful SFX badge in the first 2 Paper Mario games?
Yeah.
There is one that actually does something.
Yeah, there is one that actually does something, folks. It's not just... But it's
Besides
probably the one
me.
that I actually find annoying.
That is ironic.
That's
kind
the irony
ironic.
of it. Yeah.
It's
just
iconic.
like I just always equip them because they're fun, you know?
Yeah, no, they're so fun.
The one that actually does something
over and over again.
The one that actually does do something is the one that I actually find annoying. So like I always but I equip it anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe one day we'll play the video game. Maybe one day. Wait, so are you doing reviews of the Paper Mario series right now?
No.
Okay.
I'm doing Klonoa. It's just taken me so goddamn long.
Why did you play Super Paper Mario?
And all these things I've just found are things that one blue toad gives you hints for.
Yeah.
So it's like you can find them on your own if you want, but it's a lot easier to just ask the guy.
I mean, I don't like how you sort of like define his identity by his color. It just sort of makes me kind of uncomfortable, and I wish you wouldn't do that.
All right, let me be more specific. There's a toad wearing a blue turban.
Michael.
If you talk to him, he gives you hints.
Oh, Kirby 64. Also, I don't really like how you sort of define him by what he wears. Kind of offensive in a way.
All right, there is a toad in Dry Outpost.
You know, just because he comes from a certain place doesn't mean you need to define him that way. I think that's kind of socially
Eric, I see what you're doing, and
what?
You need to stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Anyways, so
what toad are you talking about?
I don't show off here. That I really should have.
Wait, what toad were you talking about?
He lives in a house next to the gate. The one that's closest to the gate.
Like I said, first of all, I don't know what gate you're talking about. That's very non-specific. And second of all, I will.
It's called hashtag Gamergate. Anyways.
Like I said near the beginning of the series, my goal is to get Michael to a certain point.
That yellow house back there, that's where he lives. Like, I think we're going to talk to him right now.
You know, I don't like how you define that house by the color it is. I think that's kind of unacceptable.
Okay, listen, houses aren't people and they don't have feelings, okay?
So, well, says you. Have you ever been a house? No. Then don't pretend like you know them.
All right.
You guys, it's so good. This time we're in a video call, so I can see Michael's face as he gets further and further frustrated with my bullshit.
But yeah, Eric's horse shite.
My horse shite.
I think we're actually gonna go visit the Malstaffa now.
Oh,
I don't know. We're gonna. Oh, I know what I did.
You took a nap.
Yeah, I took a nap before I went back into the
battle
desert.
Music, bringing it up again. Like I said I thought you would be able to guess my second favorite, and Final Fantasy 1 is my second favorite. Now, I'm gonna leave it up to the comment section. Actually, no, they're never gonna fucking get it. I could give them a bunch of clues.
Because nobody comments on this playthrough.
There are some, considering the amount of people who watch it to get enough
So you give
comments.
the guy the lemon, and then he answers a secret question that you can ask. And like, you get a hint to do this if you ask him what his favorite food is.
My favorite battle music in an RPG.
Okay, so right here, he tells you that if you buy a dried shroom and a dusty hammer at the shop, then you can go see Malstaffa.
Who is
if you played the game already and you know that, you can skip all this shit and just go straight to Malstaffa. So,
But
there's a similar thing in Thousand Year Door that you can actually skip as well. That's just like this. Like you talk to Ishnail to see how you can get to Don Pianta.
The Great Prophet.
Then he gives you like a thing you buy in a certain order. Then you can talk to Don Pianta.
What was his name?
Like
Ishmael?
Yeah, his name is Ishnail. Like he's a snail-looking guy.
Oh, okay. Sounded
like he's the rival
he just
leader.
Sounded like a very important Hebrew prophet. Ishmael.
Yeah, it's Ishnail, like snail, Ishnail. You get it?
And the Lord Elohim did say, "Raise your stave and have fire rain down upon the Midianites."
The Mennonites.
Whatever. The Mennonites. The Mennonites. What a good
Eating a dried shroom real quick.
What a good playthrough. Okay, my favorite battle music in an RPG is, and it's weird that this is the case, is a song called Pepper Steak, which is the battle music, the main battle music in a game called Off. Have you ever heard of Off?
Sounds like some obscure indie game on Steam.
It's even obscure, my friend. It's an obscure indie game that's like a that you have to get off of a website, and it actually has okay, before Undertale there was a sort of like annoying fandom for Off, basically.
Yeah.
But the thing about Off that I really like, and I only learned that there was an obnoxious fandom after I played it, which is good because that's what's keeping me from playing Undertale right now. But I really, really, really like Off. And plus, as in...
Would you say it gets you off?
No, I wouldn't. Especially considering what Off actually, you find Off to actually mean. But the battle music in that game is so interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you, and you should look it up.
Pepper Steak.
Yeah, pepper steak. Peppa Pig.
Alright.
Hold on. You'll be like, this is your favorite? And I'll be like, yes.
I found it. Oh wait, I might as well use the link you sent me. The Kia Sorrento.
Kia Sorrent me. It's a... I know. You should see Michael's face right now. It's perfect. All right, Michael, feedback. I'm 100% serious. Say words. People can't see your finger raised and your lips curled like the Grinch.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that people can't see you. Because, like, I have a camera with Eric, but you guys can't see me. Like, it sounds... It sounds like swing music.
It is. It's
played through a cancer music filter.
No, it's a subject. It's a there's a subgenre, which is funny because I've actually gotten into this subgenre, which is weird because it's called electro swing music. It's a mixture of like electronic music and swing music, which I don't like either of those genres, but I like this subgenre of electro swing music. Now, the game is made by a French guy, and this subgenre is French. And in addition, this game is trippy and weird as fuck.
Oh, by the way, that blue cactus sends you to a spin attack badge, which is basically like bump attack, except you don't have to wait until the end of the fucking game to have it. Like, it's instead of just walking into enemies, you spin dash into them, and that will kill lower leveled enemies. Because that's how the experience system works in Paper Mario, is that every time you level up, older enemies you fought before will gradually stop giving you experience points altogether. And when that happens, you can kill them with spin attack, not have to battle them.
Everybody should go play Off. I highly recommend it.
Everybody should go play Beat Off. It's a game you can play with your own joystick.
God, if you knew what the actual meaning of off was in the sense of that game is so interesting. Man,
it's so totally fascinating.
It's like,
you remember that fucking Arizona werewolf movie?
No.
Paul, you was turned into werewolf.
Yeah. No, it's, if you had told me, do you remember werewolf, I would have said yeah. Paul, you was turned into werewolf. And then that's the one with the
like
dictator
one part
for
where
life
that...
Santa.